This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here in Derby. I'm doing this interview because Coogan didn't want to, because he's
understudying. The boss just stands there. I like you better.
Oh, right, thanks, mate. But no, he didn't want to take the stick. He didn't want to take the stick on camera that he's been getting off camera all day.
He's been giving me stick all day over Arsenal.
Do you think Arsenal win the league?
No.
Well, you can agree on one thing, because you don't think they're going to win the league, do you?
I'm unsure.
Their own fans don't think they'll win it, but when I say it, I'm a hater. It's mad, isn't it?
I'm a West Ham fan. Do you think we stay up?
I don't know.
Tottenham go down?
I hope you do.
Do you want Tottenham to go down?
I like West Ham.
Do you want Tottenham to go down?
I'm not bothered. I couldn't give a shit.
You're not looking that far down the league?
Arsenal don't win the league, I'm not bothered. That's all I'm interested in.
Stay off your phone in May.
Elliot Anderson here today. Would you take him in the centre of midfield for Liverpool?
Honestly, never seen him, mate.
You've never seen him play?
No. I watch Liverpool every game, that's it. If he's played against us, I'll watch them, that's it.
He helped Arsenal out the other day when he scored for Forest, to be fair.
Exactly. Forest are a decent team on the day. They just haven't really been having the best of times, have they? But we're having an awful season. But we're champions, still. So until that covers, no one can really say anything. We've still got that gold badge on the side of our arm. Still got the Premier League trophy by ours. You know what I mean? And Arteta, the bottle, the arse is going to fall out of Arteta as usual. Pep's going to catch him, and he's going to be crying their eyes out.
There is receipts here. I'm neutral in this party. Obviously, I want City to win over Arsenal, but good win for Jade. One of the best knockouts Misfits have ever seen.
Yeah, telling you, she's powerful. I laugh and joke, and I mean this in the nicest way. Obviously, she's a spiteful bitch in the ring. She really lets the shots go. But I've watched her over the last year in the gym with Stephen all the time, training her arse off, and she gives everything she's got. She's had a tough time losing her granddad, so buzzing seeing her for tonight. She's really worked hard. When she first came in, obviously it was tough for her adapting from Taekwondo, and she was boxing as an orthodox because she's right-handed. And then she said to Stephen, "No, I don't Taekwondo this way." And Steve went, "Fucking boxes a southpaw then." So she's a southpaw and she's took to it really well. She's improving. She works really hard, as I've said, and I'm buzzing for her because she's a lovely girl.
You've been very outspoken, unlike you, on the Conor Benn scenario with Eddie Hearn. I think you have been.
I haven't said too much.
Maybe it's just the way you say it.
I'm still laughing at that fella who tweeted once, "Why does Paul Smith always look like he can smell shit?" Like, it probably shoots me to the ground on it. No, but I've said my piece on it just because I've been asked on it, and then we did a podcast about us, all of us together, all sitting around the table having a chat, and I gave my opinion on it. And my only opinion on it is if Eddie is backed you, Matchroom have backed you, and we've really backed you, and we've heard what's happened, then the least you owe them is a phone call or an explanation. And if you're going somewhere else for more money, then for me that's not really, that's not right, and it's not what many others would do. But he's his own man, Conor Benn. He's his own man. He's made his own decisions, and he'll live and die by them decisions.
What do you make of the Tom Aspinall move?
Yeah, I like the, what's it called, the footy, the shit house city. I like that a bit, yeah. But he's not going to be coming into boxing. He's going to be in the MMA. So if Matchroom are dipping the toes into talent management, then I don't know why they don't. You know what I mean? We see Wasserman promoting boxing. Wasserman promoting boxing. One of the biggest management agencies, talent agencies in the world, but they don't manage and look after any boxers. I've always thought it was a bit strange. Matchroom trying to do it now or getting involved in it now. Why not do it? We've got to be careful of conflict of interest, obviously, if you're the promoter as well. But managing talent, I don't know why they don't do it. I wouldn't mind managing some of the best fighters in the world, put it that way.
If you are Eddie Hearn, are you nervous about what Dana White's doing right now?
If I'm Eddie Hearn, I'm not nervous about a fucking thing. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not nervous about a single thing. Eddie's absolutely smashed life. Eddie's got plenty. Eddie doesn't have to get out of bed again as long as he lives. Eddie can retire and go sail off into the sunset. But he won't want to retire. He won't want to sort of go out like this, I'd imagine. Eddie on his day, I said this about Eddie. I'm not best of mates with Eddie. I like Eddie. I've never had anything sort of bad to say about him. He is what he is. He is how he is. I said on record, there's not many that'll be able to say Eddie's ever fucked them over, in my opinion. I don't think anyone will probably be able to say the same with Barry. That goes a long way, and if you're always getting paid, you're getting paid on time, you're getting what you're worth, and you can't really criticise the promoters, but I don't think he'll want to sort of say he he is probably the best out there at what he does, and he puts the work in. And not to sound like an ass kisser, which I'm absolutely not. I always said about Eddie, when you're fighting, you can name me the top 10 in every weight in Britain, top 10 every weight in the world. He puts the work in. Whether you like it or not, call him what you like. He puts the work in and he gets the results and he gets the rewards for it. He's got an unbelievable stable, matchroom, unbelievable as a promotional outfit. They're worldwide now. And again, it's hard to say without sounding like an ass because I've got no horse in the race. It's nothing to do with me, but you can't knock them what they've done. Dana White coming over, if he's going to try and run it the way he did the UFC, it's probably not going to work. But Dana White's an unbelievable businessman as well. So if he's going to try and do it the right way, and he's throwing the right amount of money at fighters, albeit maybe not his money and the company's money, then it's going to be interesting. And as long as boxing is getting more platforms, more networks, more eyes and more views, and the fighters are getting more money and it's trickling down, as Dana White keeps saying, then I'm all for it. I think healthy competition is good.
7 weeks today until Callum's out?
6 today, 6 today I think, yeah.
6 today. Confident that he does the business?
I am, yeah, I am. I'm very confident. He's obviously, I don't need to say too much about him, what his ability was. Everyone knows, we've seen it. We've seen what he can do on his day. We can see what he can be like when he's at his best. He's former world champion, former Ring magazine belt holder. He's looking to become a fully fledged 2-weight world champion rather than the interim belt. So yeah, massively confident. Seeing what he's doing every day in the gym. And this is the hard part now. This is the most important hard slog now.
Paul, thank you very much. You want to talk sport this week?
Every Tuesday, yeah. Part of the
Are you the mainstay now? Like, are you every week?
Yeah, listen, when I got on, Simon Jordan has said he wants more than me on. He wants me on every week, so I'm on every week. Luckily enough now with him and Spencer, I enjoy the show. I enjoy being on there. It's just a bit of a breath of fresh air. I can say what I want. I can say what I feel, and I'm not too negative. I try and say, the truth. I try and speak my mind all the time, and sometimes it might come across like I'm having a go at a couple of people, but sometimes a couple of people deserve to be sort of, you've got to tell the truth, and I always try and tell the truth, and it's what I've always tried to do in boxing. I've got my opinion. If you like it, great. If you don't, there's nothing I can really do about it, but I've got my opinion, and that's what it is, and on there I get a chance to give me opinion every week.
Would you ever block someone from going on? Would you say, right, if he's on, I don't want to go on?
No, I don't have no set. Can I have Tunde on? They had Tunde on. I sent a message in the group, like, Tunde tomorrow, boys. I said, you fucking assholes. I was just smiling. I said, I'm smiling. Look.
That was great content, though. That was great content.
It was great, and I had Arlene was going, you fucking dickhead, man. You give it to him, I've got to be able to sit on a table and debate with someone about boxing, and I'll debate with anyone in the world about boxing. I've said this time and again. I'm not being big-headed. I will hold my own in a conversation about boxing with anyone because I think I know what I'm talking about, and so will they. And boxing's one of them sports. You're never always going to be right. You're going to disagree. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. You keep seeing all this shit, you're not allowed to speak if you've never boxed. It's not that. It goes far deeper than that. But I think just let him speak. Let him say what he's saying. He said what he said. People can make their own minds up on it. But off camera, and I always knew I'd have a chat with him. I always knew I'd have a talk with him. We got a little picture together. We had a little cup of coffee together. We had a little chat together. And listen, I've said time and time again, deep down somewhere in Sunday, I think he's a decent fella. And everyone I speak to who knows him, I've always said he's a decent fella. So he was sound, to be fair.
Is he allowed in the coffee shop?
He's more than welcome in the coffee shop. Of course he is.
Paul, thanks, mate. Cheers.